Hello everybody and welcome to another broadcast of the Show 18 here on the Viper TV, as we are set to start a 3-game series against the Boston Red Sox. This is game 25, I believe, of our 162 run. So as always, before we start the game here, I will show you guys the East standings, and right now we are in third place. We're playing 500% winning percentage right now, which is pretty good. We're improving and we're getting better. We're 2 games out of first right now. We are actually better than the Yankees right now. The Yankees, I guess, have had a little tough slide. They are 4-6 in their last 10, and we are 6-4 in our last 10. And the team we are going against, the Boston Red Sox, they are in last, but they are still in contention for the division. They're only 3.5 out of first, and they actually looks like have won some pretty good games. They're 6-4 in their last 10, as well as we are. They have they have lost 2 in a row, so they're going to be anxious to get back into that win column. So either way, I'm going to go ahead get the lineups set up here, but really quick I'll just say this: tonight's matchup, we got Chris Sale on the mound for the Bo Sox, and for us on the Rays, we got Nathan Eovaldi on the mound. And the game 2 of the series, we will have D'Alone on the mound, and I believe David Price will be on the mound for game 2. And game 3 will be Archer, and I'm not sure on who's going to be on the mound as of right now for the Bo Sox. So either way, I'm going to go ahead, like I was saying, get the lineup set up, and we'll get this game rolling. Alright, the lineups are set up here, as once again you see the East standings once again, but here's the starting lineups for tonight's game. For game 1, you guys know the drill. I'll let the commentary do the commentary. I will jump on the end, and I will give you guys my post-game thoughts and run the highlights for you. But either way, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And here we go with the broadcast.
Baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's C.J. Cron now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
C.J. Cron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems, but trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Here's Echeverria now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. To short. Bogarts has it. And that's the second out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Up next for the Rays, Jason Worth. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So We may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Robertson takes it in, and a good throw gets him one gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two out, nobody on. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Bautista will make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Just bad execution on the batter right there. He got an opportunity to get a pitch that he knows he can get down 9 times out of 10. Wasn't able to come through right there.
The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Betts at the track. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 7. Base is empty here with nobody out. Look out. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we're just in the 2nd inning. Well, that command he normally has on his side just doesn't quite seem to be there. He's really fighting himself right now.
The 2-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the run will score all the way from first.
Well, we've already had some hard hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking at his career totals, Echeverria is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Carlos Gomez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Sinking line drive out to right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Long throw to third.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Arroyo. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2, and that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Now batting, Jason Worth. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 6 and the Red Sox nothing. In now is Anthony Rendon. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Mookie Betts. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. The runner in scoring position with none out. And Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He pulls this one into right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 2 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-2. Standing in, Malik Smith. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Robertson. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Count remains 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 the count. Now the 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Here now the 2-2. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance. Xander Bogaerts 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and that means JD Martinez gets the hit with 2 outs as well.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Ready. Here's the first offering, and here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball and a strike. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Striding in for Boston, Anthony Rendon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Count still full, 3-2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Boston strands a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Here's C.J. Cron now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria.
Here's Hechavarria now. 2-2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Carlos Gomez.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. From the stretch. Called strike over the outside corner. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 0-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Mookie Betts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
No balls and a strike to count. Pedroia stands at first with 1 out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. Oh, but the feed to third is offline.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Flipped out the other way towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christian Arroyo. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Jason Worth. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 6-2. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eduardo Nunez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
So 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center, and you can see on the graphic there he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Here's J.D. Martinez. Last time through was a base hit. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Echeverria waits on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 90, Tommy Wayne.
Striding in once again, Daniel Robertson. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting.
Into the box, C.J. Cron. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-1. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High and deep to right center. Around first, digging for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In now, Jose Bautista, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 2-2. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 2. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The 1-2. Popped him up. Crone has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A man at third with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Worth is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Rays are out in front, 7-3. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56, Show Kelly.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The designated hitter, Carlos Gomez.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jason Worth, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Yeah, Matty B, no one outside of Jason Worth has seen more pitches per plate appearance in the last 5 years in the National League. He likes to take them deep in the count.
Sliced hard on the ground. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ready for another chance, Blake Swihart. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way out in front. Hit back up the middle. Arroyo fields cleanly. And that's the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eduardo Nunez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hey. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bogaerts stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and Batista's throw is right on the money. He is out at home plate. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 4.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Malik Smith the next to hit. He was a ground-out victim last time up. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Robertson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he misses again. Ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ball game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox 4. Tony Zitch will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Tony Zitch.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Arroyo brings it in, and there's 1 away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now batting, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Arroyo's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Sean Doolittle comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Shot towards second, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Here's Echeverria now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Prone on at first. Nobody out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19,
Jose Bautista will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Gomez.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Carlos Gomez. His career line with Doolittle, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3. 1 left for Tampa. They hold a 7-4 lead. Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
37, Alex Colomé.
Ready for another shot now, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cutter low, 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swihart at second with 2 down. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Rounded down the third baseline. Robertson scoops it up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Tampa Bay posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Nate Eovaldi earns the win, his second. Chris Sale permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Alex Colomé earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Well, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for us here on the Show 18 franchise mode. Game 1 of the 3-game series against the Red Sox. To start our post-game show right here,
4 runs, 12 hits.
There's a lot to really talk about. We did really good out of the gates. We got up and got 6 runs in the first 2 innings. The only bad thing I could say is our defense was kind of shaky tonight, and it kind of worried me a couple times, and we gotta get better. You know, I've probably said it 1,000 times, and we're going to get better. I see minor improvements, and Eovaldi, another talk about improvements. He did really good tonight. Not quite sure on how many Ks he had. I think maybe 5. And as you see that error there, that was on me. I know the computer made some errors, but that was on me. I ran right by the ball. I couldn't believe I did that, but we just got to capitalize and get better on our mistakes. So we're going to get better, and I just can't believe Chris Sale, you know, Sale just, I don't know, it just seems like he just doesn't have an answer for us. 2 games, and we beat him twice, and that was a good home run by Ramos. Good to see Ramos in the home run column now. So that means he's improving. So either way, I'm speechless. You know, I'm happy that we got the win, and this is a big series. You know, we got to win. We got to keep up with the Yankees, and as well as probably try to bury the Red Sox a little bit more. I'm kind of surprised that they changed the closer role and took a Greg Kimbrell out of the save role and put in Doolittle or whatever. Either way, that's pretty much going to be the wrap it up here. This has been a presentation of the Show 18 here on the Viper TV. If you did enjoy this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. If it was or wasn't the outcome, I hope you guys did enjoy. Until the next video, so long everyone.